Okay, let's have another game this afternoon, just before one of my favourite quiz programs, The Chase, is on very shortly. So will I be able to fit it in? A WGM Panic? No, it's not Panic. Play an English opening. Will it be wet lettuce or something nice? Go with that stereotypical plan we've seen so many times in London Classics, this one, which I sort of gave up on. I was just losing a piece to E4 there, which wasn't played. Oh, come on, let's try and stay awake and alert. So what would be the plan here? Pressure on the queen side. B6 is kind of sometimes thematic, damaging the structure. And heading for D6 is slightly vulnerable. So Queen A4 to B4. Have I gone into wet lettuce territory? I'm going to provoke C5, a concession of D5 here. And provoke that. Well, this E4 square is tasty as well to get D6 pressure. So far so good. Well, there's a tendency to think I'm going to get hacked with bishop H3. What if I move the rook and as though pretending to play D4 later? For the moment, if this knight's kept out, that's not a particularly attacking piece, unless this queen ends up here in a knight F4. Black's going to have to force a hack attack here scenario. What if I just take on F6 to remove one of the dangerous knights? So threatening that bishop again. And what about okay, in this position, thinking carefully about this. No, not knight D6. C5 then knight D6? Maybe. Could try for this, although I'm blocking up the position. I don't know if there's any good. It looks like a nice knight on D6, but taking Queen G4, my queen's on that row. King, there's some counterplay, isn't there, really? After Queen G4, F3, Knight H4, King H, King moves. Am I getting hacked? And where are my breaks? Where are my breaks in this position? Have I achieved anything at all with these two pawns here? Maybe not. So let's see. Okay, F3 here. Can I try and kick the queen to H4? Is not helpful, is it? Was it bishop F3? F3, Queen H5, G4, Queen H4, bishop H3, Queen H3. I'm going to get mated. So let's not panic just yet. This bishop, not really doing anything. Nothing really too clever. I think probably bishop F3 and then move the rook somewhere. Rook C6? I mean, playing for rook C6? It doesn't do anything really, does it? Okay. Okay, D7 is pretty hopeless. E4, just trying to get some. I'm going to give the F file now. Now I'm really heading for trouble. I'm just trying to get some lines open. Really, if I can get some lines open without losing all my pawns. Ouch. It's bishop G4 there. That was interesting. Bishop G4 was interesting. Okay. Hang on, this diagonal is potentially interesting now against the king. Will I get a chance? Like rook D2, bishop B2, that sort of thing. Might have to take here now. On C4, rook F2 after for bishop F2. Is rook F2 the best? Try and get in this bishop B2. Try and get to the king over here. This things are spiced up for sure. So bishop b2 protects a1 as well. d6 holding on for a moment. Rook f8. Ah, okay. Okay, I can take that. Hold on a sec. Well, that's delaying any plan over there for doubling against the diagonal. What about d7 doesn't help? Rook f6. If rook f8 isn't played, if it is played, then d7 after. Rook d8. There's no bishop h3 or anything. I don't know. d7 take. What about d8 queening? On rook f8, d7, rook f2, d8 queening. d7 here, queen 7, rook f8. If rook d7. Okay, can I not just take this? This pawn's going to get really quite dangerous if I don't. Unpin again. Is this a problem with d7 here? If rook f8, d7. My back row's vulnerable. Rook c1 is going to be devastating. Or nearly devastating. Isn't rook f6 on the cards all the time? In fact, it might have been able to be being played there. Have I just missed the trick? Rook f8, d7. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's queen f5 here. Rook f8. How's the ending? Is it miserable? I want to get my bishop to c8, I think. If I exchange off bishop h3, try and get the bishop to c8. It's the only possibility, isn't it? Well, it's better than before. Ahead on the clock. There's bishop a6. My king can... Hang on, I'll stop that bishop d5 or not. Not. Keep the pawns on h4 here. Try and weaken this so I can get my king to g4 later. Right, can I get the king to g4? Whoa! This pawn's slipping. Have I got time to take on king g4? I hope so. Can I get my bishop round to d1? As soon as b3, b2, there's bishop c2. I'm at king on f6, or f6 for getting closer. This is going to be tense. What's going on here? g5. Oh, this is too tense for comfort. Bishop can come to d3. Hang on, that's dangerous. If I'm not careful, that'll be winning. Mind you, bishop e4 coming up. Bishop e4 takes. Or do I play bishop? One more bishop move. I think bishop e4, queen, king d2, king e5. Let's just try this. There's only 12 seconds here. Can I win e4 at least? And it's a draw, I think. You know what? We could just play it out. I could just offer a draw. Exciting game. Wow. That was exciting. Okay. Who's Anechka? Oh, no, that was very good. Very exciting, I thought. But this is still wet lettuce. Oh, I managed to. There's a losing a piece here. It doesn't help. Is e4? It's just not good, is it? And yeah, this wasn't convincing that I was doing anything here. So what happened here? I lost the d3 pawn basically with e4. So take bishop d3, which gave some interesting possibilities on the other hand in this position, especially after this, weakening that diagonal. Things started to get very interesting. These pawn sacks all the time. Rook f6 just seems quite crushing, really. Unless c2 might have been the idea. Rook f6, c2, yes. So here, rook f6 in this position, rook c5 probably is great, so I avoid that as well. Fair enough. I thought this was going to be good for practical purposes, but no. This bishop coming to d5, holding that, and the king's coming across. And I in turn weaken g5 for this g pawn. This is a great 5-minute game, I think. Quite good quality. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.